Okay, so Simpson rules is it's basically a formula which states that I'll consider the integral as I. The solution of this integral will be given as the formula h by 3 into y naught, which is the first y term, yn, which is the last y term, plus 4 into y1 plus y3 plus y5 dot dot dot, basically all odd terms, plus 2 into y2 plus y4 plus y6 dot 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 dot, basically all even numbers. So this is your formula. So usually in the question they'll either specify with the values of y0, y1, y2 and all, and you need to substitute them, or in the other case you need to find the values of y0, y1, y2, y3, y4 and all, and then substitute it back in the equation. Basically your final answer will be decided by you substituting all the values in the given equation. Now 3 by 8 is also is also the same kind of rule. 3 by 8 formula is 3h by 8 into y0 plus yn plus 3 into y1 plus y2 plus y4 plus y5 dot dot dot. This is basically excluding all the multiples of 3, basically y3, y6, y9 like that, plus 2 into y3 plus y6 plus dot 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 dot. This is your Simpson 3 by 8 rule. Let's come to Weddell's rule, and this states that this is comparatively weirder. Your I is given by 3h by 10 into your first star, adding all the even terms. This usually works for only a multiple of 6. So if your n is a multiple of 6, then only you can use this. So y0, y2, y4 plus y6. Usually they stop at 6 even the exam, so you don't worry. Plus you have 5 into y1 plus y5. Here you're excluding y3, and y3 will come here, 6 into y3. So these are the three formulas which you have: 1/3, 3/8 and Weddell's rule. For 1/3 your n should be multiple of 2. For 3/8 your n should be multiple of 3. Okay, now let's do with the question. It's about 1/3 rule. Here they have given us the integral 0 to 5 dx by 4x plus 5. Now they have asked us, using Simpson's 1/3 rule, find log 5. They have given the value of n here, which is 10 equal parts. Now as I said, here they haven't given me any table, so I have to find the values of x and y on my own. But what they have given us is 10 equal parts. Basically we need to divide it into 10 equal parts, so my n will become 10. Now what I have to do is I need to find the h. H is basically the width. So to find h, what I do is, h has a formula which is b minus a by n, where b is the upper limit, a is the lower limit, and n is given. So here, which is the upper and lower limit? Upper limit is 5, lower limit is 0. So 5 minus 0 upon 10. So I will get my value as 1 by 2. Now what I do is I have my h. Now I need to form my table. So basically your y, which is also known as f of x, is this part. This is your y. So when I put x as 0, what will I get y as? Y will be 1 by 5, correct? Because 4 into 0 is 0, 1 by 5. So now my width is 1 by 2, so I keep adding 1 by 2. When x is 1 by 2, my y value will become 1 by 7. The same way, when 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. When x is 1, my y value will be 1 by 9. Then when x is 3 by 2, my y value is y value is 1 by 11. When x is 2, y value is 1 by 13. Just a minute. Yeah. When x is 3, not 3. After 2, 2 plus 1 by 2 is 5 by 2. When x is when x is 5 by 2, my y value is 1 by 15. When x is 3, my y value is 1 by 17. When x is what will it be? I think it will be 7 by 2. Yeah, 7 by 2, 1 by 19, 4, 1 by 21, 9 by 2. The value will be 1 by 23, and my last value is 5, for which my value will be 1 by 25. So these are all my values which is required. Now I consider my first value as y0. The same way I continue y1, y2, y3, y4, y5, y6, y7, y8, y9, y10. Yeah, this should be enough. Let me just move this. Yeah. So now I have my y naught values. I have my h value. I have my y naught values. So all I have to do is substitute this in this equation. So the formula was h by 3, which is basically h by 3. What was my h? H is 1 by 2. So basically 1 by 2 into 3 whole into what was my formula? Y0 plus yn. Here y0 is 1 by 5 and yn is 1 by 25 plus 4 into. Now I have all odd, so I need to add all the odd. It is y1, 1 by 7, 1 by 11, 1 by 15, 1 by 19, 1 by 23 plus 2 into all even, which is 1 by 9, 1 by 13, 1 by 17, 1 by 21. Now I solve this and I get the value of my integral according to the equation I integral equals this. So after I solve the whole thing, I believe I'll get the value around, let me just check 1 minute. So if I solve the whole thing, I'll be getting my I value as 0.402521. So this is my value of I. Now they have specifically asked us to find the value of log 5. Now what I do is, just a minute, make some space, completely forgot about this. Yeah, so I have I value as 0. Now what was my integral? It was 0 to 5, 1 by 4x plus 5 dx. Now I can, if I solve the integral normally, I'll get it as, when I integrate this, I'll be getting as 1 by 4 log of 4x plus 5. Where since 1 by 4 is constant, I'll have limits 0 to 1, 0 to 5, sorry. So when I substitute, it will be 1 by 4 log of, I think this will be, if I substitute log 0, when I substitute the whole thing, I'll be getting, after doing the thing, I'll get 1 by 4 log 5 So we also know the value of integral as 0.4025. So if I take this as equation 1 and this as equation 2, I'll get this both as equal. 1 equals 2. So it will be log 5. This is 1 by 4 log 5 equals 0.402521. So my log 5 value would be, I think around, my log 5 value would be around 1.61. So yeah, this is how you solve using Simpson's 1 by 3rd rule. Every question in the question bank is the same way, so it should be fine. Okay, so now we'll do some on weddles. So it says 0 to 1, x by 1 plus x square dx. Sorry for the handwriting, by the way. And it 6 equal parts. That means my n is equal to 6. Now how do I find h? H equals b minus a by n. My b here is 1, my a here is 0. Upper limit minus lower limit. B is upper limit, A is lower limit. By 6, which is basically 1 by 6. Now I'll draw my table x and y. So basically my x, when x is 0, only this part is y, correct? So when x is 0, my y value will become 0. When x is 1 by 6. Since my h is 1 by 6, I keep adding it. So when x is 1 by 6, if I substitute 1 by 6 here, I'll be getting 6 by 37. I believe you guys can do that. Then 1 by 6, next is 2 by 6. So then it will become 3 by 10. 3 by 6, then it will become 2 by 5. 4 by 6, then it will become 6 by 13. 5 by 6, then it will become 30 by 61. And then last one is 1, obviously, so this will become 1 by 2. So basically if you substitute this value in place of x, you'll get the y value as this. Now according to my weddle's rule, my formula was integral equals 3h by 10 whole into, I need to add all even terms first, y0 plus y2 plus y4 plus y6 plus, then I have, this is 6, sorry, then I have, that means, sorry, next one is 5 into y1 plus y5 excluding y3 plus 6 into y3. So this is what I have. Now I substitute. My h value is 1 by 6. So if I substitute 3 into 1 by 6 whole divided by 10 whole into y0 is what? Y0 is 0. Y2 is 3 by 10. Y4 is 6 by 13. And then y6 is 1 by 2 plus 5 into y1 plus y5. y1 is, I believe, what is y1? y1 is 6 by 37. y5 is 30 by 61 plus 6 into, what is y3? y3 would be 2 by 5. So when I solve this, I'll get my answer as around, I believe it's around 0.3, somewhat 0.33, somewhat near 0.33. That is what my answer would be, around 0.33. Now they have asked us to find log 2. How do I find log 2? Now let me take this integral. I need to solve this integral x by 1 plus x square dx. I have this. Now what do I do? I'll use substitution method. I'll substitute 1 plus x square as u. Then what will, if I what will du be? Du will be equal to 2x dx. Now what I do is I'll multiply to numerator and denominator multiply 2. So it will become 2x by 2 into 1 plus x square dx integral 0 to 1. Now since I can't directly substitute, I need to substitute the limits also. Consider this. Now when x is 0, u will become 1. So when x is 1, u will become 2. So my limits are 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Here when I substitute 2x dx as du and 1 plus x square as u, I'll take 1 by 2 directly outside. Now 1 by 2, 1 by u, I can write it as ln of u with limits 1 to 2. Now I have limits 1 to 2, so it will become 1 by 2 ln of this is 2 minus ln of 1. Ln of 1 is 0, so it will be 1 by 2 ln of 2. Or you can take log of 2, it's up to you, but it's base e by the way. That's why I took it as ln. Now here we already got my I value as oh, this is not 0.33, it's approximately 0.33. So if I multiply just a minute, yeah, approximately 0.34, my bad, 34. So now I have I value as 0.34. If I take it as equation 1, this is equation 2, we know that 1 equals 2 because integral value is same as the one which we used Weddell's rule to find. So I'll get 1 by 2 log base e2, which is same as ln 2, equals 0.34. So what does log base of e2 become? It becomes 0.69. That is the final answer. Okay, so now we'll continue with Simpson 3 by 8th rule. Now, according to this question, we need to find integral, just a minute here, integral 4 to 5.2 weird log base equals dx. Now, Simpson's 3 by 8th rule taking 7 ordinates. Now, usually when the question, if they mention anything related to ordinates, they have given 7 ordinates. That means n value will become the number of ordinates given minus 1. So 7 minus 1, my value of n will be 6. So whenever you see the word ordinates, you need to subtract 1 from it to get the value of n. Now what is my h? H is obviously b minus a by n. So what is b? B is 5.2 minus 4 upon 6. Now 5.2 minus 4 is what? 1.2 by 6. That will lead me, that will give me as 0.2. So my h value is 0.2. So my width is 0.2. Now I'll take x and y values. Now x value is starting at 4. So when x is 4, what is the value of y? It will be log of 4. Now log 4 value is 1.38. Now I need to add 0.2. So it will be 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8, and then 5 and 5.2 because that's my last value. Now I have 4.2, 4.2 log of 4.2. I substitute, it's basically log of 4.2, which is nothing but 1.43. Log of 4.4 is 1.48. Log of 4.6 is 1.52. Log of 4.8 is 1.56. And log of 5 is 1.60. Log of 5.2 is 1.64. Now do remember that these are log base e values, so in the calculator you have to use ln. So in scientific calculator you put ln of 4, ln of 4.2, etc. Don't put log. Now I have my y0, y1, y2, y3, y4, y5 and y6. I have all my values. I have my value of h. I just need to substitute it in my 3 by 8 rule. So that becomes 3 into my h value is 0.2 upon 8, and then obviously y0 plus yn, here y0 is 1.38 plus yn is 1.64 plus, next I have 3 into, I need to take all values except multiple of 3, correct? So it's 1.43 plus 1.48, which is y2. I shouldn't take 3, I go to 4, y4 plus 1.60. Now basically I have y1, y2, y4, y5, and my last value is 2 into. Now here, since y6 is already taken at the start of the formula, we won't write y3 plus y6, we'll just write y3 here. As I said, multiples of 3 you should use, but here since y6 is yn, basically the last term, we already have used it here. So we won't use it here again. So basically it's just 2 into y3. Now when I solve this, I will get my answer as 1.82785. That is the value of your integral. Okay, so every question in this question bank where Simpson starts from question number 13 has the same procedure. Now this is the question which I solved, 10 equal parts, find log 5. The next question is taking 7 ordinates, so, using Simpson one-third rule. Now 7 ordinates, as I did the sum and your 3/8 rule where ordinates, to find n you basically take the formula as number of ordinates minus 1. Now this is here they have made it even easier. They have given us the table directly. All you have to do is just substitute this table in your formula. Oh yeah, don't forget to find h is also given here. Basically h is much easier to find. H is basically the width. So the width here is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So width here is 1. Here the width is 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 8, 10. Basically the difference between two intervals. Here also they have given us the table. Now this is the question which I did, I believe, in 3 by 8 rule. 7 ordinates. Now 16th, this is also the same way, but they have taken Weddell's rule. 16b, 6 equal parts applying Simpson's setting. Like every question here is almost the same way. They have the same procedure. Your first step will be to find out n, second step will be to find out your value of h. H is given by b minus a by n, where b is upper limit and a is lower limit. And once you find out your h, you find out the table of x and y, and then you substitute it in your respective formulas as given in the question. That's it.